A Boise man convicted of felony DUI sits in the Ada County Jail tonight, waiting to hear if he will spend the rest of his life in prison. 55-year-old Terry Lee Ash was found guilty of his 14th DUI in June. And the case stirred outrage that someone with so many prior DUIs could be on the road at all. Jensen is on your side tonight looking for answers.
Terry Ash says he wants another chance, saying locking up DUI offenders won't help them recover. But after 14 DUIs, a judge will decide if he ever gets the opportunity to drive again.
It didn't taste good. I didn't really get a buzz.
Terry Ash says he's living with the consequences of a disease he never asked for. He's facing life in prison after being convicted of his 14th DUI in June.
The last thing I ever wanted to do was go to prison and die there, you know?
Prosecuting attorney Shelley Armstrong didn't buy his claim that he was profiled for his latest DUI charge, and after reviewing the evidence, neither did the jury.
The only thing you can do to prevent people from driving impaired that are committed to doing it is to, unfortunately, incarcerate them. The end.
A timeline of Ash's conviction shows whenever he was released from jail or prison, many times he received a DUI within months, driving while his license was suspended. The gray areas mark when he was incarcerated.
The law is really harsh. It's not right to be out there drinking and driving either.
There are a lot of people that watch this and want you to get better, but would never want you to get back on the road for fear of something like that happening again. Could you see why someone would feel that way, or do you think that they're not understanding something?
No, I can understand how they would feel that way. I mean, you know, it's statistics and stuff, you know.
Statistics say for every first DUI conviction, a person has driven drunk an average of 80 times before that. Mothers Against Drunk Driving believes Idaho should mandate ignition interlocks for every first offense and says drunk driving deaths in Oregon are down 52% since they enacted that law.
We want to eliminate drunk driving, but 52% is a step in the right direction.
In Idaho, ignition interlocks are mandated after a second DUI. But Ash didn't even get to that point because he drove before his suspension was over. Court-ordered suspensions and interlocks can't completely prevent someone who's drunk from getting into any vehicle and driving.
The consequences can be severe and they are irreversible. That's why we rely so heavily, law enforcement, on the public reporting impaired drivers, erratic driving.
Ash believes alcoholism is treatable and wants others to get into recovery. His warning for others, if you're slipping, get help.
If you think you might have a problem with alcohol or drugs or whatever, you know, get honest with yourself and take a look at it so that you don't have to go down a road of destruction.
Ash will be sentenced on August 22nd. Live in the studio, Jensen, Fox 9 on your side.